In 1904, we moved to Daytona Beach, Florida, where God allowed me to fulfill a dream I had. You see, there was this field commonly known as Hell's Hole, which was just used as a dumping ground. The price was only $250. I approached the owner, determined to buy it. I kept talking to him until finally he agreed to take $5 down and the balance in 2 years. I promised him that I would be back in a couple of days with the initial payment, but he never knew it. But I didn't have $5. You know what I had to do? You know what I had to do? Yeah. I had to go and raise the $5. You know how I did it? By selling ice cream and sweet potato pies to the workmen on the construction site. After I raised all the money, all in small change, I wrapped it in my handkerchief and I took it to the owner. I felt so good. I took that garbage dump and I founded the Daytona Normal Industrial School for Negro girls. Yes, for Negro girls. Okay, I took the money and I did raise the school for the Negro girls. In addition to that, I combined it with the Cookman Institute for Men, which soon became the Bethune-Cookman College. Thank you. I also founded the National Council for Negro Women in 1935. In addition to that, I served in the Roosevelt administration as director of the Division of Negroes Affairs, and I also served as special assistant to the president on minorities affairs. You know what? With faith in God, you can achieve any vision that God gives to you. But you have to be steadfast in what you believe in. And then on top of that, work to make your dream a reality. Maybe your marriage, your career, or some other circumstance in your eyesight is nothing but a garbage dump. But I challenge you tonight to see it through the eyes of God. Turn what you see into the eyes of God. Look through the eyes of God. And remember, without faith, nothing is possible. But with it, everything is I'm sorry, let me say that over. Without faith, nothing is possible. But with it, nothing is impossible. Thank you.
Keep the dream alive, don't Good afternoon. I would like to read to you a note that I received. I cannot offer you money, position, or fame. The first two you already have. And the last, from the place you now occupy, you most doubt will achieve. These things I now ask you to give up. And I offer you in their place work, hard work. The task of bringing a people from degradation, poverty, and waste to full manhood. Hi, I am George Washington Carver. I just read to you a challenge made to me by Mr. Booker T. Washington. My reply was, well, Mr. Washington, I'm coming. I was born a slave around 1864. I was one of many children born to Giles and Mary, a slave couple owned by Moses Carver. A week after I was born, my mother, my sister, and I were kidnapped by raiders from Arkansas. 3 weeks later, we were sold into slavery in Kentucky. I was the only one found and returned to the Carver plantation in Missouri. At the conclusion of the Civil War in 1865, Mr. Moses and his wife, Miss Susan, decided to keep me and my brother James and raise us in their home to educate us. Miss Susan taught me to read and write because black were not allowed in public schools. After attending an all-black school, I attended Minneapolis High School where I received my diploma. I applied and I was accepted into Highland University because of my academic grades. But when I arrived, I was denied entrance because of the color of my skin. In 1891, I was the first black to attend Simpson College in Iowa, where I studied art and music. There I developed my art and painting skills. I later enrolled in the botany program at Iowa State Agricultural College, where I received my bachelor's degree with honors and my master's degree. I knew Mr. Booker T. well. After graduation, he invited me to come and teach at the Tuskegee Institute, which I gladly accepted. There I conducted my experiments with peanuts, and I developed over 300 products such as plastics, paints, dyes, inks, soap, and even milk. But contrary to popular belief, I did not invent peanut butter. I also developed over 118 products using sweet potatoes, such as molasses, postage stamp glue, flour, vinegar, synthetic rubber, and even a type of gas. I was once sought after by President Theodore Roosevelt on matters of agriculture in the United States. In 1916, I was made a member of the British Society of Arts, a rare privilege given to Americans, let alone Black Americans. I also advised Mahatma Gandhi on advice of agriculture and nutrition. If I could leave anything with this generation, it would be to believe in yourself, be willing to attempt the impossible, and never, ever be afraid of failure. The man or woman who never fails is the man or woman who never tries. God bless you. I am George Washington.
It's time to make that change. People of the world today are fading. All of us have our ups and downs. You better think about it or you won't be around. It's a little bit of love. Sent by one from heaven up above. Take it from two, it's simple and plain. This ain't no game, you know what I'm saying? What? Yep. Here we go. We are the people. eyes turn to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in